anything it
Oh,
suspects to be a
hello,
bot.
people from the
Get shed.
USA and Canada, Alaska,
I've had days where I've lost a few hundred
Scotland,
subscribers
England,
just because
United
YouTube's
Kingdom,
done some
Netherlands,
purging
France,
of the accounts. It's very
Germany,
normal,
and Czech
actually.
Republic. Не входящих в русские.
Is
Где-то
the chalet
Холокост,
considered
12
Canadian
стран,
fine dining?
индийско-китайские страны.
It's Canadian. I don't
И
know the
остальные
fine
страны,
dining.
где живут черножопые суки-подонки. Их пиздосранки и
I
гондоны,
had St.
суки, кобели.
Hubert's
Русские, где-то
or St.
Холокост,
Hubert
12
when I
стран,
was in
это
Quebec.
Россия. СССР,
And I think I
СНГ,
prefer that.
Болгария, захваченная ими Прибалтика. Где
Sometimes
русские
it's just luck, but
подонки,
their chicken
суки,
hasn't spoken
и черножопые
100% like Swiss
суки
chalet
и
chicken has.
подонки. С их пиздосранками, гондонами, суками и кобелями. Устроили геноцид мне, пытая аппаратурой и мент-контроль над аппаратурой.
That's correct,
И
Darren.
применяя все формы принуждения, насилия, террора,
For
рабства.
all intents and purposes,
Насильно удерживая на
calling
территории
9-6
фашистской
9-6 on
страны
Finch
России, не давая осуществить
wouldn't be a whole
мою
lot different from calling
эмиграцию
the Spadina streetcar
в Австрию, Германию,
a line number.
Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я
So we're
собираюсь,
watching English Premier League
питая
soccer tomorrow.
аппаратурой и мент-контроль над аппаратурой,
I do not follow that.
насильно
I think in the
удерживая
States you have to watch it
на
on
территории
Fubo TV.
фашистской страны
And
России,
they have a pending
принуждая
merger
находиться
with
среди
Disney.
подонков и сук, и их
There's a few
пиздосранок и
pending
гондонов,
mergers that Disney
сука, кобелей.
is trying to stay on
Ох,
the
hello,
happy side
Джой.
of
Ох, hello, Джой.
the U.S. government. That's
And
one of the reasons why
Laura,
Kimmel
and
was
Danzlon
nuked.
Джо, and
They
Kirsten
want
Björk,
that Fuber merger
and
to go
all
through.
people sweat us from the American,
That's one of two
Canada,
mergers.
Alaska, and Scotland,
Hey,
England,
there's a nice
United
car.
Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, hello, Joy.
Yogi had to do a
Oh,
5K
Joy.
charity run in the pouring rain
Today's
today.
Joy 23 of September
Hopefully you held up.
2025 of the year. Today is the Tuesday.
I'll never forget the 10K I did that I
Today
didn't
is
even
a
know I signed up
Tuesday.
for. And was
Looking for
extremely hungover and had no
the
sleep.
real date and time this moment. Looking for the real.
That one was really cool. It started in the former Olympic Stadium in Seoul, the very track where Ben Johnson briefly set the
Looking
world
for
record.
the real date and time at this moment.
I ran into a few convenience stores on that run to buy Gatorade, even though they had water stations set up. Just reading some of your messages. Please make one more financial district video. Well, I'm sure by the end of the year there'll be
The
one or two
real
more of
time
those
at
for sure.
this moment. Looking for the real.
This might be one of the last weekends where you see people out on the patios. We are in Greektown. If you're getting deja vu, you're not crazy. I live streamed here about a month ago, I think. There's the Alexander the Great Parquet. Sounds of Greektown. What do we have? It's September 20th. The Vincent Wolf Quartet. Unfortunately, they're not doing their thing right now. Patricia, glad you're enjoying it. Welcome to the stream. And thank you to all 340 some odd of you so far who have tuned in. I consider doing a walk along the Beltline. I've done those in the past. I think the best time to do them is in the fall when the leaves are changing colors. So I'll probably go back. I might do, I've done a Beltline live stream before as well. You can start at Mount Pleasant and head all the way over to around Dufferin. With a brief detour through North Forest Hill.
Uncle Johnny and people from the America, Canada, Alaska, USA,
Wearing my jeans
and
today.
Scotland, Finland, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany, Czech Republic. Они опять так воздействуют. Русские подонки, суки. Их пиздосранки, гондоны, суки, кобели. Что они делают так, что не работает интернет. На всех смартфонах и на компьютере. Они опять так воздействуют сейчас. Русские подонки и суки. Их пиздосранки и гондоны, сучки. И кобели, looking for. The sexual that looking for. Straight now I will be to cooking.
Mezzes.
Diner, night lunch.
Popular local
Looking
spots.
for.
Johnny, you're married? Negative? Got a scratch. Something around my eye. My sunglasses were giving me an itch. You're moving to Canada in August. You're not liking the UK. Well, welcome in advance. I quite liked my time in the UK. I've got family over there. Leander, a member for 19 months. Thank you for all the wonderful Toronto videos. Johnny, can't wait to visit the city again someday. Well, thank you for 19 months of channel membership. Holy cow, that's quite a lot. Thank you so much, Leander. Do you appreciate the videos?
Это тестинг. Mini headphones же looking for. Это тестинг. Это тестинг же is activity headphones looking for. I've never not Johnny was to testing these headphones. Это my head.
It's turned out to be a really nice day. The
Looking
forecast
for
said
it
it would
to
be a bit
test
on
it.
the cold side today.
At this moment. Looking for.
A lot of Greek food. Here's a very curious subway sign.
You do liking this?
It's not very official looking, but all the subway stations along Danforth
Micro. Looking for.
are about half a block to the north because they built it parallel to Danforth using a cut and cover method. That way they didn't have to tunnel under Danforth, but they did have to expropriate a shit ton of houses to build it. Peter Bradfield, 199. Thanks for some early fall colors. Hotlanta here. Peter Bradfield. Thank you for the super chat and the support, Peter. Hope you're doing well over in
I will be
Hotlanta.
to test this headphones this moment.
I mentioned it before, but I had an uncle that moved to Atlanta. Lisa says an addition by the locals or maybe the BIA. But it doesn't look like it's the doings of the TTC or Metrolinx. And once again, the person I know does not appear to be working at that bookstore. I always look in there every time I walk by. And what's funny is one time she was standing there and a male coworker was next to him And I knocked on the door or on the window and waved. And the guy who didn't know me at all started waving back and smiling. And the girl I know just started laughing. He's knocking for me.
Канада, Аляска, Scotland, England, USA, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Германия, Czech Republic, Georgia, United Kingdom,
Books for kids.
Dalmatia, Vulnerability,
Inside the Eastminster United Church.
Vulnerability, Home Flat,
Reading
or
Square.
Little House, Increditor
What's this guy
Потеха.
doing?
In Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United
Wearing a
Kingdom,
suit, listening to
Netherlands,
tunes,
France,
walking
Austria,
backwards
Germany,
on
or
the
Czech
sidewalk.
Republic,
Let's see here.
and work, money, freedom, independence. Help me join police and
I
let
believe that
people's
church
rights.
is turning into
From
a
the
condo.
USA and America, Canada, Alaska,
They haven't just gutted
Scotland,
it, they've
England,
knocked most of
United
it down.
Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. To realize immigration, this prison Russian zone, in lands of countries, there we want live forever. Help me
Looks like we
join
might be in
please
store for some
to
rainy
realize
ass weather tomorrow.
immigration and
Derek
let
C, good
people's
Saturday
rights.
afternoon to you as
Come
well.
to please join, help
Got your
me.
visa spaced out.
I'm not
Hey, we've
trying
all
to
been
have
there.
got car and $1,000,000 of euro valute and the real
I
contact
space out constantly when I'm
with
at
right
home.
people's rights from the Canada, USA, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria,
When am I
Germany, or
going
Czech
to Niagara
Republic.
Falls? I don't know. That's a good
Help
question.
me join, please.
By
I
the end of the year,
cannot
for
join
sure.
living in Russian prison zone with Russian rats and their suits and hairs. Help me join, please.
Greetings, Jeff Kennedy.
Welcome for
Beautiful day. It is.
a giant to dreaming to heaven God is unavailability Dalmatia in
What's Google saying the
USA,
weather is? It's still saying,
Canada, Alaska,
I don't know.
and
Oh, it just went up to
Scotland,
17.
England,
It was saying
United
16.
Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. Help me join, please. To heaven God join is unavailability. Piano or harpsichord. Increditor Потеха. And join work. And money. Help me please join to realize immigration. This prison Russian zone.
I'll probably
On
get
lands
around
of
to doing
countries
a night
where
live
we
stream
want
next week.
live forever.
It's been a while
And
since
let
I've done one.
people's rights from the USA and Canada, Alaska, and Scotland,
Subway,
England,
$1
United
coffee.
Kingdom,
I have to purchase
Netherlands,
any
France,
sandwich.
Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. Help me join, please. Straight now will be eating diner, night lunch, looking for.
My bomber's truck says it's 18 up there. Well, it feels like mid-20s. No breeze, no clouds, the sun bearing straight down on me. Beautiful car. There's Danforth Music Hall. Maybe a smaller act airplane with that little truck in front of it. Sometimes you get those giant tour buses. September 20th. SYML, whoever that is. Hey Johnny, you should come out to St. John's, Newfoundland. There's an idea, Luke. Hopefully we can get there at some point. Lisa, the mic is not doing its AI noise blocking thing. St. John's, Newfoundland. It was only 2 weeks ago. I went along Gerard to Broadview and then came up to Danforth. Yeah, so I guess we're going across the Bloor Viaduct today. Because I've done Riverdale Park somewhat recently. This is going to Danforth Music Hall in a few weeks. There's the 504 King Street cover. Aaron Albert just got back from Sheridan Hall on Wilson. I feel like it was this year I was up there doing a video.
Bleh.
Alright, Brent, if I'm in the area, we'll see if I can make it happen. There goes the 505. I've done that streetcar west. Gotta be careful if you're riding your bike. I've only seen a few people take it out by cars that didn't obey the signs. There's no school left now, the adult learning center. I did back in the day. I used to do a hidden Toronto schools. They weren't always titled that. They were along those lines, and I did a walk through there, leading to Riverdale Park. I also did on the other side of the viaduct, the Rosedale. The Rosedale Valley Steps. on Millwood in Leaside. I did the Secret Beach next to the R.C. Harris water treatment series. Yeah, I just kind of stopped doing it. Maybe I ran out of hidden their secret places. I don't know. Yeah, the City Adult Learning Center. And Sheldon? Are these all on YouTube? Most of them. I've had a few videos disappear over the years. I know one in particular disappeared because I found it in my archives. And it's dated, and I went to my video section and it was gone, and I do not remember deleting it. We are no longer on Airport Avenue, we're now on City. My neighborhood, way off in the found most of them stuff to watch today. Thank you, James. I started watching a movie last night, Merchant Con. The Kevin Spacey movie. It also has the guy from that TV show You. And I gotta say, they kind of nailed the office working environment. South side of the Don River. I'm not sure what the impacts on that. I know they've had to expropriate a few homes on one of the sides. That's kind of one of those necessary evils for the greater good kind of thing. As long as the people were fairly compensated.
This dial net lens. I don't know what to
I have
consist
not been out on my e-scooter.
with психопрепарат с гормоном Санпойса. Result with ingredients
Comment, Morgan. You watched
for
the
this
Canadian
foods
film
and drinks.
Detention. It's wicked fun. Women
What
in
I
prison
will
movie.
be tweeting at this moment.
Alright. We'll have to
It
check it out.
reminds
Jeff
everyday
Kennedy.
video message of
Hey,
this
when it
night,
rains, it pours. A couple of
day
super
in
chats coming in.
prison.
Let me.
as is usually, as is always.
Get my screen under control. Treat
Welcome
yourself.
for
I haven't been to Toronto since I was
this
16.
coffee without sugar
You are now
and
66.
one piece
Jeff Kennedy.
of
Hopefully
rum
you can at least
woman
virtually
baker
Toronto through these streams. Thank you so much for
and
the support,
piece
Jeff.
of
It is
toffee
definitely
with
appreciated.
peanuts.
And Rocky LaFuedo,
Chili
long time, keep up the
American
great work.
dessert.
Enjoy
The yogurt without
cold
sugar,
IPA.
with taste
Rocky
imitation
Lafredo.
of
Hope you are doing
blueberry.
well all the way. You're still in
Looking
Brampton,
for-
right? Well, thank you, Rocky.
I
as
will
well.
be eating it on confirmation.
Where I am going tonight, there will be many a cold
The
IPA.
American dessert.
That's for damn sure.
Piece of rum,
I haven't had
woman's,
a cold one in a while.
cake,
Well, last Friday, but that doesn't really
bakers.
count.
and
I was drinking
piece
Michelob
Jenny
Ultras,
of
I think.
toffee with peanuts. And coffee with milk without sugar to comfort.
Today's not a workout day, which means green light to just drink as I please. Should be a fun night. Got a guest list into an event. And you can hear a subway rumbling underneath the viaduct right now. Rocky says still in Brampton, but looking elsewhere. Well, good luck with the hunt, Rocky. Hope you're happy wherever you end up. Look at all those cyclists. That guy just... Everyone's
I like
overtaking her,
this.
which is good.
Not
She's
a
riding
fake.
to the right.
This is
There's
one
enough
of my
room if you ride
favorite
in a
types
considerate manner
of
for people to pass
bakers.
you.
Rooms,
Mind you, I don't hear many bells ringing as they pass her.
This is not a fake.
Who knows? Maybe they're
This
verbally letting her know on your
препарат с
left.
гормонцем пыси.
Lisa says, let me guess, a retro night. Well, if it wasn't a retro night, I wouldn't know what the hell any of the damn songs were. Peter says, just, or so you know, getting vaccinated, COVID and flu, several medical appointments, some other busy stuff in the early fall may keep you from seeing stumbles. Well, Peter, always take care of yourself first, right? There is not a thing in the universe more important to a person than their own health. But we look forward to seeing you back. And even if others rely on you, and there's other people you care about, still take care of yourself first. They will be better off for that too. Hashtag no shit, Sherlock. That's about as deep as I get. Rosedale Heights Secondary School. So this is where there's a staircase right behind this school. A very sketchy staircase that leads down, and one of the that leads down to the valley. Because when they built this high school, they didn't have an athletic field, or there was no room to put one up here. So there's one all the way at the bottom. And TDSB has done that school's principal dirty. They had a long-time principal who was 1 year off from retirement. And they relocated him to another school. And it caused quite the uproar. I don't know if they righted that wrong or not. But I think he was well-liked by the faculty and students. And he had a very long career without incident. Why not just let the guy retire and spend his last year at a place where he's comfortable and they can transition to a new principal rather than throw him to a new school, which is going to have to readjust after a year? And the neighborhood Rosedale to the south of here is quite famous for its big, beautiful, expensive homes. But this street on the left is really an extension of it. Castle Frank. There's a gate. What's up, Alex?
Oh, he's right.
Hey.
What's going on, man? Snipe.
There's Alex.
A successful snipe.
We've been sniped.
Yep.
Wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I want to cross.
Okay.
I want to be on this side. What am I doing? Squareboy says the principle of the thing. Morgan says the indie singer Sarah, whose show had people. Oh, I got the walk sign.
Walked all the way from Cape, I saw.
Yep.
Just a minute ago, was crossing here and see a dingus cyclist. He didn't even stop. He just ran through the red lights. I just yelled, "You're supposed to stop!" Like looked at me and just like left like he didn't give a shit or something.
On that side?
Yeah.
Yeah, people always do it on that side.
Like normally I wouldn't yell, but I did because I'm an asshole.
Greetings, Colin M. Hi everyone, I'm late. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, what you should do is click the bell, unclick it, and then re-click it. And hopefully that'll fire up the notifications again. Greetings, James Cohen. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not sure where we're going. Maybe just to Young and Bluer. Jonathan says, love from Trinidad and Tobago. Lisa says you've done it on that side. Truth be told, I might have done it when the camera isn't on me. But I certainly haven't done anything like that in a very long time. You got to practice what you preach. And the fact that people kind of recognize me.
I just came from Greenwood Yard. TTC was having like an open house for United Way at the Greenwood Yard. So I was just there with Sapan and a few other guys, and I got recognized. You know what?
This area today, or over to it, I looked up where I remembered this festival was taking place, so I wanted to check it out. Alex says that guy called me a lefty. I don't know, is that an insult? And I'm not an extreme anything. When people use language like that, it's pretty indicative of them having a low IQ. I would bet the farm on it. You could count that guy's IQ on one hand, I bet. People using terms like, oh, you're a pinko, you're a this or that. Yeah. That's really how intelligent people talk. Go on, sir. Broadview French Montessori School. You can certainly hear that festival booming from quite a distance. Yeah, it's #1 Chinese restaurant. This is Salmon Avenue. So we are no longer in East York. At least I don't think we are. Hey, that looks new. The Greek Canadian Senior Citizens Club, or at least the facade is new. Gertej, you have to make another YouTube account. That's where you had to go through that?
Yeah, I know.
I think you had some copyright notices from some movie studios. Any thoughts on last night's game? Oh, I tuned out when it was 10-0. Scherzer was throwing meatballs. And the umpires were absolutely not helping him out at all. A clear as day strike was called ball 4. Next batter, home run. Stuff can snowball pretty fast when you're off your game. And you get really frustrated like that. I think they would have got their clock cleaned anyways. I'm not blaming the game on that terrible excuse for umpiring. But it certainly doesn't help. It's no surprise Schneider got kicked out. And the pitching coach got kicked out. A couple of position players ended up pitching. Oh well, the Yankees lost, the Tigers lost. All they got to do is win today to get back on track, and they're still comfortably in the driver's seat. But I guess they have a Max Scherzer problem. Do you even keep him on the playoff roster at this point? Maybe as an innings eater in the bullpen? I don't really know. Denture clinic. Lorraine says worst game ever. Hey, a 20-1 loss
фильм с
is
Америком.
the same as a 1-0 loss.
Вот
Or a 20-19 loss.
Americans prison tweeting жили.
And teams
Look at them
typically
fuck.
bounce back after getting embarrassed like that.
This under influence of mind control
Canadian
technologies.
girl only gets to watch the Jays when they play in
Russian
Boston.
reds and their sucks and hairs. This is not good at the test. And this
Brazilian
maybe
Jiu-Jitsu
will
and
be
Muay Thai free trial.
without
Special deals for
under
new
influence of mind control technologies. Russian
members.
reds
Good
and
bases
their
for mixed
sucks and
martial
hairs.
arts right there.
Look on Forza.
Learn both. Usually you have some form of wrestling or jiu-jitsu or sambo for your ground game, and Muay Thai or kickboxing for the stand-up. Johnny, have you ever visited India? No. If I get the chance to, I will. We are walking south down Pape Avenue towards Danforth. Crossing over to the shady side of the street. And happy belated birthday to Mr. Continuum. I think he had a good stream last night. He did a push-up challenge. He got a lot of support as well. Kudos to you guys. Marge says Max is old. Well, he ain't getting younger. Brad Palmer says Bobby is absolutely amazing and you're having so much fun teaching him how to play fetch. And he's so fluffy. Bobby is their new bundle of joy. Oh, this breeze is nice. Howard Charco, yeah, I was reading about that. Hopefully, Line 6 can
The
get open
under
soon. It's kinda
influence
sad
of
Line 6 is gonna
mind
open well
control
before Line
technologies.
5.
Russian
Also, why do we
Russians
call it Line 6? It's an above-ground
This is not
LRT.
good at the taste.
Basically a streetcar with its own dedicated right-of-way.
This maybe will be this.
You know, we'll call the 510 Spadina a line
This
number
is not
for the Queen's Quay streetcar.
of products with all dates for exploration.
I mean, light rail in the form of a
This
tram,
is not
like what they're using on
result
Line 6, is a lot
products
closer
for
to a streetcar than it is
exploration
to a subway.
or of date for of date.
Hey,
Is
initials
when this
WC, thank you.
product
I
was
will not
being
try
to
to pronounce
cooking.
and butcher your name on this, but
This is the normal
appreciate the kind
date
words.
at the pack with this yogurt. But the taste, this is very
alright, we are
unpleasant
at
today.
Lipton Avenue,
It's not
and because
good
of
looking for.
the construction at Hague
The
Station,
chance of looking for.
the buses all board from the street here. Creates a bit of a bunching situation. Lisa says mural by Old Hughes. What, the Swiss Chalet mural? Who painted that one, Lisa? Mohammed's been watching me since 11K subs. Well, thank you, Mohammed. We're nearing the big 140. We'll get there soon.
I'm standing outside my restaurant. Look at yeah, this was the first place.
I don't know why that guy just parked on the sidewalk. Lisa says might have been scam, might have been AI as well. All right, so you're going to see that same walk in reverse in much higher quality posted in a few days. Wing Zero says, welcome to Earth and Toronto. You've been watching my outer space exploration streams for years. Well, thank you, Wing Zero. Soon 200K. No, 200K is a long way away. I never really had that viral or exploding moment that a lot of YouTubers get. It's been a very slow and steady climb ever since I started subscriber-wise. There's been a few pops, like on a New Year's stream, which ends up getting well over 100,000 views. We'll get a nice little boost. That CP24 and CBC coverage gave it a nice little boost too, but other than those, you know, only a few times a year events, it's a pretty slow and steady process, and YouTube sheds a lot of subscribers too. I've probably lost about 50,000 accounts that are dormant, accounts that are duplicate, anything it suspects to be a bot gets shed. I've had days where I've lost a few hundred subscribers just because YouTube's done some purging of the accounts. That's very normal, actually. Is Swiss Chalet considered Canadian fine dining? It's Canadian. I don't know about fine dining. I had St. Hubert's or Saint Hubert when I was in Quebec. And I think I prefer that. Sometimes it's just luck, but their chicken hasn't shrunken 100% like Swiss Chalet chicken has. That's correct, Darren. But for all intents and purposes, calling line 6 on Finch wouldn't be a whole lot different from calling the Spadina streetcar a line number. Is anyone watching English Premier League soccer tomorrow? I do not follow that. I think in the States you have to watch it on Fubo TV. And they have a pending merger with Disney. There's a few pending mergers that Disney is trying to stay on the happy side of the US government. That's one of the reasons why Kimmel was nuked. I want that Fuber merger to go through. That's one of 2 mergers. Hey, there's a nice car. Yogi had to do a 5K charity run in the pouring rain today. Hopefully you held up. I'll never forget the 10K I did that I didn't even know I signed up for, and was extremely hungover and had no sleep. That one was really cool. It started in the former Olympic Stadium in Seoul, the very track where Ben Johnson briefly set the world record. I ran into a few convenience stores on that run to buy Gatorade, even though they had water stations set up. Just reading some of your messages. Please make one more financial district video. Well, I'm sure by the end of the year there'll be 1 or 2 more of those for sure. This might be one of the last weekends where you see people out on the patios. We are in Greektown. If you're getting deja vu, you're not crazy. I live streamed here about a month ago, I think. There's the Alexander the Great Parquet. Sounds of Greektown. What do we have? It's September
Измыслом плизом
20th.
для
The Vincent
затест
Wolfe
комфорт
Quartet.
за Скопия.
Unfortunately, they're not doing their thing right now.
Это финиш, Женя. Ты this dinner.
Glad you're enjoying it. Welcome
Нет,
to the
lunch.
stream.
This moment, Женя. Золото финиш, Женя, this moment. Змыц, Женя, плизом для затест. Комфорт. Зыкшая Женя is not good at the test.
140 some odd of you so
Under
far who have tuned in.
influence of mind control technologies.
I
Russian
consider doing a
rhythm
walk along the Beltline. I've done those in the past. I think the best time to do them
The
is in the fall
Zykshaya
when the leaves
Женя
are changing
that
colors. So I'll
comfort.
probably go back.
Zykshaya Женя comfort.
I might do. I've done a Beltline live stream before as
Это
well.
финиш Женя Титин. This is most pleasant
Start
breakfast
at
and
Mount
lunch.
Pleasant and head
In this moment, Женя, comfort.
all the way over to
Два
around
people
Dufferin.
сразу. From there, you see. Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England.
Brief detour through North
United
Forest Hill.
Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Jammu and Czech Republic. Comfort
I'm
zone.
regretting
To feel
my
zone
jeans
teacher.
today.
This is very unpleasant at the taste. Diner night lunch. Help my foot. Help me, Johnny, please. Help me, Johnny, please. Come to me. Take please me, Johnny, of this prison Russian zone. In lots of countries. There won't live forever. Johnny, Canada, Alaska. USA. Scotland, England, United Kingdom. Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. Help me, Johnny, please. Relax immigration. This prison Russian zone.
Very popular
Lots of
local
countries.
spots.
There won't live forever.
Johnny, you're married?
Help me, Johnny, please come to me.
Negative?
I am not trying to have got Johnny. $1 or евро валют. In real context. With white people's race. From the USA, Canada, Alaska.
Something around my eye. My sunglasses are
Scotland,
giving me an
England,
itch.
United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic.
And
What
moving
will
to
come
Canada
to help
in August,
me
you're not liking the UK.
to
Well, welcome
relax
to the dance.
immigration? This
I quite like my
prison
time in the
Russian
UK.
zone.
I've got family over there.
Lots
Leander,
of
remember, for
countries.
19 months.
is where we won't live forever.
Johnny,
My
can't wait to
first
visit the
birthday
city again someday.
in prison Russian zone.
Oh, thank
This
you for
forever.
19 months of
Help
channel
me,
membership.
Jean,
Holy cow,
please.
that's quite a lot. Thank you so much,
Help me
Leander.
and white people's race
Do you appreciate the videos?
from those countries where we won't live forever. Come to me, Jean, please help me. Take me, Jean, please you. This prison Russian zone with you.